President William Ruto has announced tough austerity measures regarding travels outside the country by members of the executive. Those traveling abroad will only be allowed to be away up to a maximum of 45 days in a year. Besides, the executive members will not be allowed to travel with their own aides or security except those leaders with disabilities. Now, the president announced this while on a day 3 of the coast tour. Tobias Chanji reports.
It was a busy day for President William Ruto, who started his day with the stakeholders meeting at the port of Mombasa, dubbed Port Reforms Working Group Consultative Forum.
This port is not a Kenyan port. This is a port that we share with many countries. And when things are not working well here, we are also affecting many other countries.
Ruto said the government is working with partners to enhance the facility's competitiveness and noted that the move will create jobs, expand economic opportunities and stimulate economic growth.
Abdul Samad here has been on my case on how we can create a bridge between the port and the county government of Mombasa, and I agree that there should be a bridge so that the people of Mombasa, apart from what we are doing around port operations and serving the greater population of Mombasa with the services of this port.
Passed an amendment, the Merchant Shipping Act, when I was a member of parliament. It passed through the National Assembly, it passed through the Senate, but it was rejected by presidential node. And they will agree with me. And all you have to do, Your Excellency, you have the power to take a pen and just put your signature, revert back the law the way it was intended to be, so that the clearing and forwarding agencies do not have to start competing with multinationals who are now competing in terms of transport, clearing. They are the ones who want to clear, clean containers. They're the ones who want to do everything. Where will our people get jobs?
Honorable Moses Kuria established a committee in May, and we agreed that the committee should work and listen to stakeholders. They sieve out the issues. Those issues have now been put in the booklet that you have.
The head of state and his entourage would later visit Miritini for the launch of the Toyota Fortuner Assembly, where he lauded the initiative as a milestone for Kenya's automotive industry.
As we buy motor vehicles as government of Kenya, we will insist that they must be either locally manufactured or locally assembled. We're not going to buy any vehicles that have come into the country without any input by the young people of the Republic of Kenya.
Ni lazima tukae pamoja ili tuone tuweza kukaa namna gani tupeleke Kenya yetu mbele.
President Ruto then finished his day by commissioning the newly refit naval vessel Shupavu at the Mombasa shipyard. It was while on this tour that he released a statement outlining new measures to curb overspending of executive members during trips abroad. In the new measures, top officials will only be allowed to be away for 45 days in a year. Additionally, the top officers will be traveling without their security aides. The only ones who are exempted from this is President, Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, and officials living with disability. Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Mombasa County.
Thank you, Tobias, for that report. Now, a section of